Hello, happy Monday, everybody. Today is February 23rd, 2026. Welcome to the Monday Lunchtime Digest. My name is Micah Perkins, and I am the founder and director of the Oklahoma Counseling Institute. Thank you so much for joining me today. So, I have several things to go over with you guys today. So, first, these next three bills that I'm going to discuss are being introduced today to the Health and Human Services Committee. If you want to watch their meeting live stream, you can go to this website here and click here to watch it being live streamed. They have it scheduled to happen at 2 p.m. this afternoon. So that is how you can watch the committee meeting today. So the ones I'd like to talk about is, first of all, Senate Bill 1806. Again, it's being introduced to the committee today. And this is one that would allow children in foster care to stay in foster care until the age of 21. So right now they stay in foster care until 18. This Senate bill would allow them to stay in foster care until 21 years of age, provided that they met certain criteria, such as staying in school or being in a vocational school, working, etc. So that is Senate Bill 1806. That will be really interesting to watch. Also, the next one is Senate Bill 1430. So Senate Bill 1430 changes currently the law that allows the governor to appoint the commissioner of mental health and substance abuse services. And what this would do is change that so that it would be appointed by the board of the Department of Mental Health and Substance Abuse Services. And you might wonder, okay, well, who appoints the board? Well, 5 of the members are appointed by the board, or excuse me, are appointed by the governor. 2 members are appointed by the head of the Senate, and then 2 are appointed by the head of the House. And so that is who appoints the board. And then the board, according to this new bill, 1430, would then select the commissioner of mental health and substance abuse services, thereby taking that power away from the governor as it currently is. So I don't know, keeping up with Allie Friesen, which was the last commissioner of Department of Mental Health, and she was appointed by the governor. The governor stood by her the whole time, but the legislature was really not happy with her performance in that role. And, there was just a lot of problems with the finances and things like that. And, I don't know her personally. I don't know anything about it. But what I do know is that she was just dropped in the middle of that. And maybe it could be argued that she didn't have the skill set to deal with it. But at any rate, she did not start the problem. She was dropped in the middle of it and inherited that. So at any rate, this takes that ability away from the governor, that power from the governor, and instead gives it to the Oklahoma Board of Behavioral Health. The last one is Senate Bill 1570. So Senate Bill 1570 would create a new department, the Department of Child Safety and Well-Being, and it would move the division of the of Child Services Division from underneath the Department of Human Services, would move the Child Welfare Services Division from underneath them into this new Department of Child Safety and Well-Being. It would also move the Office of Juvenile Affairs underneath this new board, the Department of Child Safety and Well-Being. So the Department of Child Safety and Well-Being would have child welfare and the Office of Juvenile Affairs. So again, all these are happening today. They're going to be introduced in the committee. And if you want to watch that live stream, you can go here at this web address around 2 o'clock to be able to watch that live stream today. Also, keep up with everything that we have going on. So we have these announcements that I just spoke about that will be in our Facebook feed, as well as several other news stories that we put in our Facebook feed, or you can follow us on our other socials on LinkedIn. Also, we're on Instagram. You can follow us there too. But if you're not already following us on our social media, then certainly do that, because you will get all types of stories about what is going on in the world of Oklahoma mental health on our Facebook. So we are really excited. We have several in-person workshops coming up in March. Also in April, then we have our Summer Super Summit that is coming up May 6th, 7th, and 8th. So this will be the first year that we're doing a 3-day event. We are having a pre-conference on May 6th, and then our regular conference on the 7th and 8th. And you might say, Micah, I really am excited. I want to sign up for these workshops and for this conference, and I so want you to sign up for it too. And we are working really, really hard on getting our new website launched, and it is almost there. Hope to have it launched here really, really soon. For now, if you aren't already, go to our current website at counselinginstitute.org and make sure that you are on our CE notification list. So make sure that you sign up and put your email there. We send out an email blast that promotes all of our workshops, our Summer Super Summit, as well as other things that we're doing at the Oklahoma Counseling Institute. So if you are not on our CEU notification list, then go do that now. Sign up there, because that will be the first place that it will be put in that the new website is up and running and people can sign up for these events. And we are so close. We're working very hard with our vendor with the new website in getting that up and going. And I know people on the back end are putting in a lot of hard work to try to get that done as quickly as possible. We're really, really excited to have it launch here really, really soon. So again, if you haven't already, gone to counselinginstitute.org and just sign up for our CEU notification list, which you can find up there right at the top, the link there. Also, of course, we want to talk a little bit about what's happening at Edmond Counseling Professional Development, where we see children, teens, and adults for individual and family counseling, both in person and online. And then we also have our free support groups that are going on. So if you have a client or family member that could benefit from one of our free support groups, please send them our way. There is nothing that they need to do to prepare for it other than just show up. So there's no intake process, nothing like that. We just have them scheduled and running in our clinic, and they are also online. And so go here to our website, edmondcounseling.com, and you can just click there at the top, free support groups, and you'll see a list of all of our free support groups. So of course we have Smart Recovery, we have Family and Friends, which are for family and friends of people that are dealing with addiction issues, our chronic pain support group, and then our relationship loss and divorce support group. So go there, click on one of the groups, and there you'll have information there for times that it meets, as well as a link for how people can join online. Again, it's completely free, no prerequisites. All they need to do is just show up. So we would love to have you send your clients or your family, friends, or even yourself, if you feel like that you could benefit from one of these support groups, to join us there. Thank everyone. Thank you guys so much for your support and for your patience while we're dealing with that transition and moving to the new website. We have our workshops scheduled, lined up. We'll be promoting them really, really soon, and we are really excited about everything that we have coming up. And so if you have any questions, then certainly reach out to us at hello@edmondcounseling.com or 405-440-3034, and be happy to answer any questions that you have. If you happen to have any courses that you are working on completing on the previous website, make sure that you get those completed, any of the on-demand courses. Want to make sure that you get those completed here in the next couple of days, because that website will be turning off by the end of the month. And so we're looking at, basically it'll be turned off on February 28th, but try to have your courses done by February 27th so we can make sure that we move that over. If you are in the middle of a course and then that website gets turned off, then when you get to the new website, we'll be happy to enroll you in the course, obviously, but then you're just going to have to start from the beginning of the course rather than be able to pick up from where you left off at. So make sure that you get those done there. So again, edmondcounseling.org, and make sure you sign up for our notification list so that you can know what is going on with the Oklahoma Counseling Institute. Thank you guys.